Did you know that nearly half of all Americans have less than $10,000 saved for retirement? And yet, millions of people are still finding a way to retire early or live a financially free life. How are they doing it? The truth is, the old retirement rules are no longer working. More people are realizing that waiting until they're 65 to retire isn't the only option. In fact, many are retiring decades earlier than the traditional age, and they're doing it without relying on a massive savings account. This video will reveal how you can retire earlier, work less, and still live the life you dream of, without needing millions in the bank. We'll uncover little-known strategies that are helping people break free from the old retirement model. From building income streams to hacking your career, you'll learn how to achieve freedom, even if your savings aren't where they should be. Stay tuned because retirement isn't what you think it is. It's time to flip the script and take control of your future. Chapter 1: The New Retirement Myth. Why waiting is a gamble. Retirement. For decades, it's been a dream we all hope to reach after decades of working hard. But here's the problem: it's becoming less and less realistic. According to a 2023 survey by the Employee Benefit Research Institute, nearly 40% of Americans have less than $1,000 saved for retirement. Think about that for a moment. People have been working their entire lives, and yet, they can't afford to retire. The traditional retire at 65 idea is being challenged. More people are realizing that it's not the number of years they work that determines their financial freedom, it's how they manage their money along the way. Retirement doesn't always mean endless vacations and golf courses. For many, it's about a different kind of lifestyle, a life built around freedom and choice. The first step to challenging the myth of retirement is understanding that you don't need a fortune to start living like you're retired. Instead of waiting until you hit a magic number, why not start making small changes now? The truth is, you can retire early by creating streams of passive income. This could mean investing in stocks that pay dividends or starting a side hustle that eventually makes you money while you sleep. Here's an interesting fact: the FIRE, Financial Independence, Retire Early movement has seen a sharp rise in popularity. People are retiring in their 30s and 40s, with some reaching financial independence in less than 10 years. Sounds crazy, right? But it's possible if you live below your means, save aggressively, and invest wisely. You don't need to wait until you're 65 to have the life you want. Starting now is the best strategy to avoid getting trapped in the retirement myth. Chapter 2: Hacking Your Career. How to retire without a nest egg. Imagine being able to retire before the age of 50. It may sound impossible to some, but millions are doing it right now. And they're not all lottery winners. It's a matter of hacking your career, making smart financial decisions, and planning for flexibility. The first step is understanding that the traditional job is changing. You no longer have to work 40 hours a week for one employer until you reach retirement age. Thanks to technology, more people are working remotely, freelancing, or even running their own businesses. According to Forbes, 59 million Americans did some form of freelance work in 2022. Freelancers are not only working on their own terms but are also diversifying their income streams. One of the most common ways people are hacking their careers is by leveraging their existing skills. Many people have specialized expertise that can be turned into side gigs. Whether it's freelance writing, consulting, or creating online courses, these side hustles can generate passive income over time. There's also the idea of automating your income. If you have an online business, the goal should be to create systems that work for you when you're not actively working. This could mean setting up digital products, affiliate marketing, or even investing in real estate. These income streams could bring in money without needing your daily involvement, allowing you to retire early or live as if you've already retired. Another strategy that's gaining traction is the semi-retirement lifestyle. This concept is becoming popular among those who don't want to fully stop working but want more freedom. By reducing your work hours or switching to a flexible role, you can enjoy the perks of retirement, like more time with family, travel, or personal projects, while still earning. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, about 35% of people age 55 and older plan to work past the traditional retirement age. The rise of the gig economy and side hustles makes this possible for anyone who's willing to get creative and redefine their career. Chapter 3: The Freedom Paradox. Working less, earning more. It sounds counterintuitive, right? Work less, earn more. But it's happening all around us. The key to this paradox lies in the shift from traditional, hourly-based work to value-based work. Let's take a closer look at the concept of working less but earning more. In today's economy, Businesses don't just want workers, they want results. This opens up opportunities for those who can offer high value, specialized skills. In fact, the highest paid workers today are those who solve problems quickly and effectively, regardless of hours worked. Take Tim Ferriss' The 4-Hour Workweek, for instance. Ferriss argues that you don't need to work long hours to be successful. Instead, he suggests focusing on the 20% of tasks that yield 80% of your results. This approach, known as the Pareto Principle, can lead to higher earnings with less effort. Another example is the rise of digital nomads. According to a study by MBO Partners, there are currently over 10 million full-time independent workers in the US who are living and working in a way that offers both flexibility and financial freedom. Many of them have adopted a hybrid model, working remotely while traveling the world. They're not working 9 to 5, but they're making more than enough to support a lifestyle of freedom. One powerful tool that's helping people earn more while working less is automation. Many entrepreneurs have adopted technology to automate routine tasks, saving hours every day. For example, email marketing campaigns, social media management, and even customer service can be automated, freeing up time to focus on high-impact activities. Data backs up the idea that working less can lead to higher productivity. According to a study by Stanford, employees who worked fewer hours were more focused and less burned out, which led to higher productivity. So, it's not about working harder, but smarter. By focusing on value-driven work, you can achieve greater financial freedom without burning yourself out. If you're finding these ideas valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips on achieving financial independence. Chapter 4, Skills over Savings, Why You Don't Need a Fortune to Retire. When it comes to retirement, we've been conditioned to think that saving huge amounts of money is the only path to freedom. But here's the twist, your skills can be far more valuable than your savings account. With the right skills, you can generate income well into your retirement years, without needing millions in the bank. The demand for specialized skills is growing. According to a 2023 report by the World Economic Forum, 50% of all employees will need reskilling by 2025. So, while savings might be important, learning high-value, in-demand skills should be your main focus. Think of skills like coding, digital marketing, or graphic design. These are the kinds of abilities that allow people to work remotely or start businesses without requiring large upfront costs. The beauty of investing in skills is that they compound over time. Once you master a particular skill, you don't just stop there. You can build on it, expand into related areas, or even teach others. This creates multiple streams of income. For example, an experienced coder can move from freelancing to building their own tech company or offering online courses. By focusing on building skills, you're creating something far more valuable than a traditional savings plan: flexibility. You can work for yourself, choose your own hours, and find ways to monetize your talents at every stage of your life. This is a huge advantage in today's economy. It's not about how much you save, but how much you can earn based on what you know. Some of the world's wealthiest people, like Warren Buffett, didn't amass their fortunes by saving pennies, they did it by constantly learning, investing in themselves, and applying their knowledge in creative ways. By prioritizing skills over savings, you can craft your own path to retirement without waiting until you've hit a savings target. Chapter 5, The Rebel Retirement, Outsourcing Your Way to Freedom. What if I told you that you could retire without quitting your job? Or, even better, what if you could enjoy a rebel retirement, living your dream lifestyle without having a massive savings account or 40 hours of weekly work? Outsourcing is one of the most powerful tools for today's modern retiree. By outsourcing tasks to others, whether it's through virtual assistants, automation, or even finding affordable help in low-cost countries, you can free up your time without sacrificing your income. Take, for example, the rise of outsourcing in the gig economy. According to McKinsey, nearly 30% of the US workforce is involved in some form of gig work. These workers are often able to juggle multiple jobs and automate much of their personal or professional life. That's time saved, which can be used for leisure or focusing on bigger, more profitable projects. Outsourcing can range from the simple to the complex. At its core, it's about finding ways to offload repetitive or time-consuming tasks that don't contribute directly to your goals. Tasks like answering emails, scheduling appointments, or even running errands can all be outsourced to virtual assistants. Services like Fiverr, Upwork, and TaskRabbit have exploded, giving people access to affordable help at a fraction of the cost of hiring full-time employees. But outsourcing doesn't just have to be about personal life. Entrepreneurs are using outsourcing to run entire businesses. From customer support to social media management to content creation, outsourcing allows people to scale their businesses faster while working fewer hours. One interesting fact, the global outsourcing market is expected to reach $413 billion by 2024. This growth shows just how powerful the outsourcing trend is for individuals seeking more time and freedom. Imagine having a thriving online business or career that you barely have to manage, all thanks to outsourcing. It's like a retirement plan that doesn't require you to stop working, just work smarter. Chapter 6, Retirement is a State of Mind. Creating wealth with no deadline. Retirement doesn't have to be about a specific age. It's a state of mind. The idea that you need to stop working entirely at a set age is outdated. The truth is, you can retire whenever you choose, and it doesn't have to involve a large nest egg. The secret to retirement is redefining what it means. For some people, it's simply about having the freedom to choose how to spend their time. You can still work, but you're working on your terms. You can focus on passion projects, start new businesses, or travel the world, all without worrying about your next paycheck. Research backs up the idea that the traditional retirement model is becoming obsolete. A 2022 report from the Transamerica Center for Retirement Studies found that 1 in 3 Americans plan to never fully retire. Instead, they're embracing flexible work arrangements or pursuing second careers after retirement. For many, staying active and engaged with their work is more fulfilling than sitting at home all day. The key to this mindset is designing your life in a way that doesn't rely on retirement as the ultimate goal. A great example comes from people who have adopted a portfolio career. This is when someone has several part-time or freelance jobs, creating multiple income streams. This lifestyle allows for constant variety and freedom, all while generating income without the need for full-time employment. Another strategy to achieve this kind of freedom is by focusing on financial independence, FI. The FIRE movement has shown us that it's possible to create wealth without waiting for retirement age. The idea is to live below your means, save aggressively, and invest strategically. Many FI practitioners retire well before traditional retirement age, and they often do so without a massive savings account, just financial discipline and smart investing. By shifting your mindset to retirement as a state of mind, you're focusing on what matters, having control over your time, your work, and your life. With today's technology, you don't need to wait for a magic age to retire. You can build a life now that allows you to live on your own terms. If you found these strategies helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on achieving your financial independence today.